Hey guys, welcome back. It's Jack from CruiseCasinoMafia.com, and this is another video in our brand new series where we roam YouTube and we take some of our favorite concepts, videos, whatever it may be, and we give you kind of an overview for people that don't have the time to spend the 50 million hours that we do reviewing systems and concepts and fun things that we're finding that relate to the casino niche. And we roll them all together. We give you 5, 6, 8, 10 different videos that are on our radar that I think are worth watching. So in the description below this video are the actual links. So the ones that you're interested in, you can click on. We highly suggest you watch the videos. If it's something interesting, take notes. If it's not for you, then that's perfectly fine. Do a shout out. Let them know you found the video due to your friends over here at CruiseCasinoMafia.com. So before we get started, real quick update. There is only a few days left for becoming a lifetime member of Cruise Casino Mafia, which gives you over 700 videos, PDFs, private content that nobody sees other than our members, and we're constantly growing that content. The entire membership concept as it is right now is going to be done very soon. Everything is changing. We're not going to announce that in this video, but we're going through a major overhaul after 2.5 years, and let's just say that announcement is coming real soon. We're super excited about it. And that's about it. So the clock is ticking. Get in for a one-time only fee, and you will reap the benefits of not just the content, but the discounts on the courses, the products and strategies that are premier products that we come out with throughout the year. All right, so here we go. The first one up in our list of Casino Tube reviews for the week. Of course, you know we can't go any time without talking about Waylon. Waylon is the king of craps. I have been doing this for as long as Waylon. And let me tell you something. We think very much the same. And that's never going to change. I love Waylon's videos. They are fantastic. There's no fluff, brutal honesty, and so much incredible things to learn from Waylon. So this is the Don't Pass Shaka strategy from a few days ago. And I had to pick, by the way. There were 2 different ones that I wanted to show you guys here. So if you're not watching Waylon's videos on a regular basis, you are missing out on the best free content on YouTube. And I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. So this is the Don't Pass Shaka strategy. And it basically utilizes the don't pass and the field. I'm not the biggest fan of the field, but if it's incorporated into a bigger strategy, sometimes it can work out pretty good. Let's take a listen.
Come out, play, and the bets are always working. So you can add this to your other strategies, or you can play it just like it is.
It's 200 in the DP and 100 on the field.
But if it's a field number, that's great. Say it's a 10, it'll pay you $100. You know, point to be 10, and we just leave it up as long as the field hits. You 7 out. I mean, if you don't roll a field number, that's okay. Take it down.
All right. So you guys got a little bit of a feeling, but you've got to watch the rest of the video. He's playing it at the big boy level, but obviously you can dummy this down all the way to bubble craps. So that's the Don't Pass Shaka strategy. Check it out on Waylon's Way Craps. If you're not a subscriber over there, you're missing out on one of the best content channels on YouTube. So let's move on. And the next one is another craps video, and I will tell you that there's multiple different games here, so don't think these are all going to be craps. This is the WagerMe This channel, and he also is somebody that kind of revolves around the same concept that I show you guys and love, which is a lot of hybrid-based type strategies. This strategy, this hybrid strategy, this is the first episode in a series that he's doing. And I love this because it's going to show you the ins and outs, the good and the bad. And this is the first one in his $300 bankroll. So this is playing with a smaller bankroll. You can use this on bubble craps, or if you can find a $5 table. And he does things a little differently. He's building as he goes. He's kind of weaving his way through, putting more money on certain bets. And there's a lot of flexibility in the way that he handles things. So I think there's a lot that you can get out of this that shows you a core strategy, but it also shows you flexibility. All right? And he already has the second episode of this out if you enjoy this one. So that's WagerMe This. You want to check it out. It's the Craps $300 bankroll series. Click on the link in the description. And our third selection of the week is on Gamblers University, one of our favorite channels. He does a great job. He does craps and roulette, so he's close to us in terms of the content. Not all of his systems are meant for everybody. Some are more aggressive than others. Some we like, some we don't, just like probably everybody that watches my channel. So here we go. So this is the simple grind roulette strategy. It's a $1,200 buy-in the way that he shows it, and it's 3 different bets. It's 2 of the dozens, and then it's the 19 through 36 or the 1 through 18. This video starts out terribly, and that's why I picked it. Watch this video. He doesn't get perfect numbers. And just like I show you on my demos, if I showed you everything being perfect on every video, you would never get anything out of it. You would never learn anything. That's the way some channels work here on YouTube, but it's not the way I work. And it certainly isn't the way he works either. So you're going to enjoy this video. There's nothing crazy about the bets. But you have to be able to maintain, you have to have the right bankroll, and I think you guys will enjoy this. So one of our favorite channels, Gamblers University. Check out the simple grind roulette strategy link. The next one is Bet with Mo. This channel has exploded. This is basically a straight roulette channel, I think. He does a lot of crazy strategies. Some I like more than others. But again, that's not a negative. Everybody decides after they've done this long enough the things that make sense to them. Well, this strategy is a $635 bankroll. And this one is really interesting. And it's really smooth. And I like his profit targets. Again, big thing. I like his bankroll, his money management, and his profit targets. And with roulette, it is super important. If you're missing just one of those ingredients, the strategy usually ends up being garbage. All right? This one that he's showing has all 3. And it's not a bet selection that I've ever played before. It's a unique bet selection. And I'm not going to show it here. You got to go see it. You got to watch how he plays it. He does multiple sessions during this video of hitting his profit target. I really like that. So go check out Bet with Mo, the 5 Pro strategy. I think you guys that are roulette people that are looking for something you can do at a very low level and grow it, this is a great one to watch. Bet with Mo. The next one we're going to talk about is one of the oldies but goodies. So this is the winning side. This is our buddy Donny Millions, right? Donny's been around on YouTube forever, right? Anybody who plays Baccarat knows Donny. Donny has been at it for longer than anybody in the game of Baccarat. All right. He is a creator. He is an instructor. He creates some of the most amazing concepts. And the way that I learned about Donny years ago is that he was one of the first guys that I was ever introduced to that had the same thoughts on money management as me. Staying close to zero, being as close to flat betting as possible, managing the downside instead of focusing on the glory of how many units you're making when things are going your way. The focus is on money management. And he's showing in this video, and there's multiple videos after this one, the YBR is a strategy he introduced several years ago, right? But what he's introducing in these videos is a spreadsheet version of it, a tool that's pretty cool. What I liked about these videos from Donny is that it's not one-dimensional. He's showing you in these demo videos how to use this tool in multiple different ways. Multiple different ways. Again, one of my favorite terms, flexibility. That's our buddy Donny over at the winning side. You're going to want to check it out. As always, Donny's always an interesting listen. All right. And the next up, Gamble with Jimmy. All right, Gamble with Jimmy. The reason I'm showing you this is an interesting one. There are many, I'm going to just say this and say it as nicely as I can. Jimmy is a professional gambler. Jimmy makes his living playing craps and baccarat based on his YouTube channel. I believe that he's telling the truth. Some people don't. I don't really care. I think Jimmy does a great job in his videos. Now, I have to be brutally honest because that's what I always do on my channel. I do not have the same philosophy as Jimmy when it comes to money management. He is a lot more of a gambler than me. He's far more aggressive in his approach to things than I teach. That doesn't make me right and him wrong. It means that he has a different approach. He uses martingale type strategies and things that are closer to martingale way more than you'll ever see from me. All right? He also, on a lot of his crap strategies, I have a hard time. Sometimes they're actual strategies, which means that they have a rule-based methodology. And other times on his videos, he has a loose base of rules and then magically starts putting in bets that you have no idea where they're coming from, right? That are not part of the actual strategy. And on those videos, I have a hard time watching because they're not rule-based. So there's a difference between flexibility and rules. And I think sometimes it isn't a system that he shows. It's how he would play based on what's coming out. And that's perfectly fine. But in my opinion, that's not a system that you can teach somebody if you're magically making bets that we didn't see throughout the entire system. Or changing your bet sizing through the entire video. Now, he does have a lot of great thoughts, a lot of great concepts, and there are things that I've been very interested in that he's shown that I have completely converted over to our way of money management. A more methodical, more safe and conservative way of utilizing the money management. So he has a lot to offer, even though we don't agree on things. That's perfectly fine. I like Jimmy a lot. So here's another example. This video that he just put out is using a 3-drop trigger. Watch his video. This is a concept that we've shown you guys before when it comes to using the drops. But you're going to see that once again he's martingaling, or at least coming close to martingaling, because he has to take a loss and turn it into an instant win immediately. All right? We don't do that. So watch this, and then you can evaluate the concept, which we like. and you can tweak it to use the type of money management that we teach privately, as well as on many of the videos that we give a much slower approach to the money management. So Jimmy did a great job on this video, and he has some great craps content. It's just not my style. His craps content many times is not my style. But you may enjoy it, and it may be something that you really, really love. So there's our buddy Jimmy. Plenty to offer, great content, and definitely take a look at the 3-drop trigger. All right, so the next one is really important. All right, and that is Ken Knows Gambling. People that have been on YouTube for a long time know Ken. He does craps, and he's done baccarat. He's done a bunch of different things. All right? Ken is one of the old school guys like us that's been around gambling for a long time. You know that when you watch his videos. He does a great job of testing out strategies on the real table. I don't have a real table where I am right now, so I don't get to do this very often, right? He does a lot of things and rolls them out, and I love that. So this is the first video, and I'm not going to give away how many videos in this series, but he's testing one of Waylon's recent strategies that is something we've shown as well, where it's a combination of a lay bet and come bets. And it is a monster strategy that we have employed to great success and have multiple variations of that we have shown our private members over the last few months, and there's some stuff coming that you wouldn't believe. Ken is rolling this out in a series. He's trying to reach $500 on every video or bust, which would end the series. And as long as he reaches the 500, he's continuing the series. And let me tell you something. He beats up this strategy, and you will see it in action. The DC with the come bets. The original Waylon strategy here, not DC, I'm sorry, the lay bets. It's called Get Laid and Come. That's the name of the Waylon strategy. And he has multiple videos in this series. You can watch one after the other and see exactly the good, the bad, and how far it gets stretched and how far this series can go without busting the bankroll. I'm loving it, by the way. Loving it. So if you want to see one of the Waylon strategies pushed to the limit and stretched, this is where you're going to see it. Ken does a great job. So that's it, I think, for now. And that is our roundup of the best Casino Tube reviews for the last 10 days or so. All the links are in the descriptions. I think you're going to enjoy the variety on this series of links that I'm giving you guys. And I'll give you a hint. Some of these we are using and tweaking and giving some of the high-end tweaks to our private members. So anytime we see something that we believe is interesting after demoing, if we believe that it should keep our focus, we continue to evaluate them and make them into strategies that we think are far more robust and safe. And some of these are already inside of CruiseCasinoMafias.com vault of videos, PDFs, and more. So go check these out. And again, I'm just going to finish off by telling everybody the clock is ticking. You've only got a few days left if you want to join as a lifetime member and get all the benefits and get all the videos that are in our casino vault for free, as well as the benefit of discounts on the pro systems that come out throughout the year. All right, that's it for now, guys. Be on the lookout. We've got some major announcements coming over the next 10 days that are going to change everything. It's basically the evolution after 2.5 years of this channel, of the way we presented things. We are evolving like any really intelligent resource should. Constantly look at yourself and evaluate. We are moving forward. We're evolving. And you're going to really be excited about the way things are going to be going from here. There's going to be a lot more free stuff, a lot more action-packed content, and a lot more things that I can't talk about yet, but they're coming. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go check out all these other wonderful content videos on YouTube that we've explored here. And we'll see you on the next video. Have a great summer. Bye-bye.